What is going on? Governor's Chisgule here, and today we're going to be unlocking our T5 cavalry on our restart project in Rise of Kingdoms. So stick around in this video to see us do that sweet unlock and then speed up our way towards some T5 archers. Hello, baby. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, a sponsored content creator for Rise of Kingdoms, and today we are unlocking our T5 cavalry on our restart project. This is now a 60 million power account that we started on literally about the day that Solimar was zeroed. That was 499 days ago. If you like Rise of Kingdoms guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, then hey, do me a favor and consider smashing that subscribe button for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, you should time your T5 unlock with a special event. I don't know if we even have a special event running. I guess we have Game of Power. Okay, cool. Game of Power is running. I'll at least get some rewards for having unlocked my T5. Line up for an event that you can go and win. And I'm just hyped to start building T5 troops, quite frankly. You can see in my live streams that we did previously, I'll have a card up in the top if you want to see Kingsland opening up, that we honestly got a little beat up in the field because we didn't have T5 technology or T5 troops to fight against other T5 players. That makes a big difference. Now, there's a number of things that make a difference. First of all, the units themselves are better, but also, in order to unlock any of your T5 units, you need to have Medical Corps, Encampment, and Combined Arms 10 out of 10. In addition, you need to have the two bonuses here for attack and defense maxed out for whatever unit you're doing. So we've got 10 and 10 on the two cavalry-related research items here, which means we could line up our cavalry. So after we finish speeding up cavalry, we're going to go in and get our archers going right over here. You can see I've got those pointed out. The Bodkin arrows and Pavis, perhaps, is how that's pronounced. You'd think that after having played this game for 2 years, I'd go look it up. But instead, every content creator will tell you they probably just avoid trying to say it. So anyways, I'm going to go now and start to speed this up. But before I do, I am going to request the scientist title. And you may wonder, Chisgule, why are you doing this now? There is a 15% rune on the map. It's the very tail end of KVK. This is one of the last chances I'll probably have to get such a nice rune. I've also got a research speed buff going for the kingdom, and I'm going to request the scientists. For those of you who haven't seen, if you tap and hold on a location, you're going to push the star icon over here. You can set your own location as a bookmark and change the text. So I'll say Chisgule Science, please, and I can share that location in order to get a title. We have a special title room dedicated to that, and I won't go into the details of that right now, but I will request a title now. So we're going to go in and speed this up, and hopefully we'll get our scientist title soon, and we can go queue up the next research we need to do. Yeah, we're going to get some of that archer research done. So here we go, lining up those 8-hour speed ups. We're going to burn through all of our research specific speed ups first. Crushed it. And now we work through the universal speed ups. Here we go. I think I've got more than enough to do this operation. It's the research after this where things are going to get kind of interesting. And I can even use my pick ones directly from this menu. Let me see what that looks like. I can just jam them out. That's actually really nice. I've never used my pick ones like that before, but I do want to use the pick ones before my universals because obviously the universals can be used anywhere. So now we finish up the cavalry research. There it is, baby. T5 cavalry are complete. Yes. There we go. We can now start to build our T5 cavalry. This gets us a good chunk of the way through this event, but we have more to do. As soon as we have the title, we'll be back and we'll queue up even more research. P.S. While we're waiting, it is worth talking about the upcoming changes to Rise of Kingdoms where Mightiest Governor is going to be you choose the commander. Kind of a big deal. I had planned with this account to be going all in on infantry. In Card King, I went and unlocked Constantine. I'm super hyped about that. I'm probably not going to summon him. Well, what the heck? Let's just summon Constantine in this video. A 5511 Constantine is insane and transformative. Let's get this going right now with at least the summon. Here we go. The reason the summon is a big deal is that I'm going to go in now and I'm going to go get this Writer of History. So we'll throw the spend blocker up on the screen and pull down the Writer of History bundle, which is a really advantaged way to go and get legendary commander sculptures if you are spending. However, I will say those legendary commanders are still really quite expensive as my payment doesn't go through. Okay, game, come on. You recognize me, a little smile at the optical recognition there of my face, my beautiful face. There we go. I think we're good to go now. And hopefully we've got a little scientist title going so we can do our training. Nope, not yet. All right, we'll be back. Okay, baby, there's the scientist title. We'll head on in. We'll go to the thing we want to research. Here it is. Bodkin arrows is a great place to start. We'll smash the button, smash help, and tell the title team, thank you very much. Done. Done. TYVM. Now the helps pour in. Helps plus and a heart. Because obviously we got to throw around a little bit of love there. So now we've got that queued up. The helps should start to trickle their way in. We'll be back when those helps are here, and we'll make our way to the next research we need to speed up. And you can see, by the way, the research gets pretty freaking expensive. This was about 45 days before helps to do Bodkin arrows, and that is a lot. Pavis, also going to be similar, 35 days and then probably 70 days before help. I've got enough speed ups to get all of that done, but it is going to be a lot of speed ups to get all of this knocked out. Okay, here we go. The scientist title is back. The helps are in. This is coming along very, very nicely. Here we go. Speed this up. 5 minutes. 3 minutes. Fantastic. Now, such upgrades, by the way. These are such huge upgrades. We do Pavis, 34 days, 10 hours. Smash, smash help, and let them know that we're all done and we will be back. Now, while we're waiting, it's worth talking a little bit more about Constantine. I realized I got a little derailed as I was ready to smash those helps. Constantine is amazing at a 5-5-1-1. He's going to be buffing 5 nearby marches, as it turns out only 5 nearby marches, including himself, with 10% damage taken reduction. That is amazing. It's still phenomenal. Better when it was all marches. Well, it wasn't ever all marches. Better if it was all marches, but still absolutely phenomenal to do the 5 marches here. Transformative in Canyon, and honestly, I will probably leave him at 5-5-1-1. I have some very strange decisions with this new way that Mightiest Governor is going to work. I had planned to be a very heavily infantry-focused account and go in on commanders like Leonidas, Guan, but now that I have access to literally anybody I want, I mean, I get a 10th place, I could unlock whoever I want. I mean, I could do some weird stuff with like Moctezuma, or if I really wanted to be a team player, Trajan will be quite the team play maneuver there. I'm still not entirely sure what I will do with this account. I can tell you it's probably not Herald. I can tell you I'm probably not going to do something I'm doing on my main account. That doesn't make a ton of sense to me. And this account already went pretty heavily on the infantry gear. This is not, I recognize, the most earth-shattering infantry gear. So maybe, I don't know, I could switch it up to really whatever I want. It's all mostly epics with the exception of the Shios over here. So I do have some options, but we'll come back right when those helps are done and bang out the next research. I suppose while we're waiting, it's worth mentioning that we did win our KVK, which is amazing. I did pick up a Skolas's Lucky Coin. Well played by everybody in this KVK. Man, it was a lot of fun, even though Kingsland is honestly like kind of a short event. That whole thing was only just a couple of hours. We're going to combine this now. Pretty sure that's going to give me a Vanquisher pop. There it is. I'm going to go and pick this up. For those of you who are wondering, it doesn't count toward your recharge rewards, which, you know, that's the problem with token form gems from bundles here. We are working a little bit on our recharge rewards with this account. I would like to at least get through 2 or 3 tiers of that. And I have diminished my spending on alt accounts at this point because I want to power up my main account with every dollar I'm going to put into this game as much as possible, even though there is so much value to be found. One more blueprint to combine over here. The Shio's Return. I don't think I'll get a Vanquisher pop for this one, but I suppose we'll find out. That came from Canyon. No. Okay. So we combined the other Shio's Return after the patch had sort of landed, and we'll be back once we've got the scientist title. Okay, the scientist title is here. That means we're going to speed up these 25 days, jam it out with those 1 hour speed ups. Oh yeah, we definitely are going to have what we need here. Complete that. Done. Now we sign up the final piece of Archer technology before we can start our T5 Archer unlock. There we go. 68 days. Smash help. Tell them we're done. TYVM. And we will be back with the final queue to line up our T5 Archers today. We have now, by the way, completed all tiers of the Game of Power event, and we're up to 20th place. You know, my general philosophy with these styles of events is that you want to go in and get first place if you can, and otherwise you want to save up for a time when you can get first, but I don't have the time for that. I barely have time to play a second account these days, playing Rise of Kingdoms and also a little bit of Infinite Galaxy. I'll maybe throw a link in the description for that. Having a lot of fun playing that game as well, so I'm just happy to jam out research in at least a somewhat advantaged way, being able to have the Kingdom buff, the 15% rune, and easy access to the Scientist title, which is generally kind of a pain in the bum to get in this kingdom. There's just so many people that want access to that during these events. Okay, Scientist title is in. Final research to be completed. We'll jam out the remaining speed-ups necessary. With speed-ups to spare, we'll go in and complete that research and queue up our T5 Archers as well. Wow. This was a super productive session. Let me go in and say, done, TYVM. I'm pretty happy about how much we've upgraded here. We gained an astonishing amount of stats for open field fighting with both archers and cavalry. The plate armor alone, just the last piece of the puzzle here, was a cool 6%, but what we just gained for archers would have made such a big difference in this KVK. We picked up 9% defense, which is unbelievable. We picked up another 5, or I guess it's 6% attack, which is huge. And eventually, in the not too distant future, we'll probably speed up this research as well, which is very exciting. If you enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor, throw a like on here and consider subscribing. And if you'd like to see the evolution of this account over the last 500 days, I'll have a card up in the top for the full playlist with nearly every video we've done where we focus specifically on this account. Until next time, my friends, you have fun, smash in the kingdom, and enjoy watching those videos of me working on an account the second time around when I actually know what I'm doing. At least some of the time.